Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the Double-A Eastern League. Tonight, the second of 4 between the Akron Rubberducks and the Bowie Baysox. The Rubberducks find themselves on an impressive 9-game winning streak. They'll try to push it into double digits next. Marco Valencia, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Digging in. Cabrera. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Out in front of it, strike 1. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've brought 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W. And that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Hit hard to the right side. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. There's no question that these guys have been having a good year so far, but they've been on a real tear lately. Dan Dero, what's been working so well for this team recently?
Everything, Matty. Offense, defense, great starting pitching, a nasty bullpen. I want to be on their roster right now. I think I'm going to go down next managerial interview we got and tell them I want to be on the roster.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Well, Matty, one thing that jumps out at me, and it's eye-popping, is the fact that this team leads the league in slugging percentage. And they do it in a variety of different ways. It's just not the long ball. A ton of guys in this lineup that can move the ball into gaps, take extra bases. Just great offensive approaches up and down. Be on the lookout for some guys looking to do some serious damage today.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. The 1-0 home. 1-1 the count. The 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. One out, nobody on. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2. Nino Peasy is on deck. Heading out towards shallow right. Mauer moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting third baseman
At the plate, Nino Heasy. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one just missed outside. Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
In there, 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Standing in now, Kent Belanger, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. This is line to left. In there, a base hit.
Wow, looked like an easy beginning of this inning. Gets the first 2 guys out, then the 3 and 4 hitters all of a sudden start locking in on him, and now he's got to get through this 5th-hole hitter to get out of this inning unscathed.
Yeah, he's definitely put his feet to the fire right here. This number 5 guy, he's known. He sits in that 5-hole to drive in runs, and he's smelling ribbies right now.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Heasy on second. Belanger at first. 2 out in the inning. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Here's the 1-1. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Count still at 1-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So they get to him for a couple of hits in the inning here, but they've got nothing to show for it. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Sam Graham will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
An interesting stat about this guy. Coming into this game, right-handed hitters are hitting below 200 on the season for him as the starting pitcher. So he must be doing something right when he's facing the righties.
So digging in now, Mariano Santiago. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Mariano Santiago.
First delivery to him on the way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Fellas, our visiting team, as they take the field after a scoreless top half, they've been pretty much unstoppable the last couple of weeks or so. Winners of 9 straight ball games.
Matty, you have a chance to win 9 ball games in a row. All you're thinking about, first off, everything's going right. All facets of the game are coming together. Team is playing exceptionally well right now. But your eyes on that double digits. There's very few teams that rattle off a double-digit win streak throughout the course of the year. They have that opportunity today.
Now the 2-1. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
Into the box now, David Stroud, as he'll take a look at ball one. 289 is the average coming in. 2 home runs, 10 RBIs. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. This is in the air out to left field. Carbajal on the move. He's there and records the first out. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup, and the one thing that jumps off the page is that they're last in hits in the league. You might be able to get through a long season with 2-3-run homers every now and then, but I'm telling you what, you have no chance of going to the postseason and waiting on a 3-run bomb, because you're facing nothing but 1s and 2s. If you're going to beat up the 3, 4, 5 guys in a rotation, you have to find a way to create more scoring opportunities against the 1s and 2s.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed too low, apparently. On the season, Olivo hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is the norm for this ball player.
And there he goes towards second. Hit in the air down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Still 1-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Harris is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Batting fourth, third baseman.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Oliver Egbert, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early in the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. We've played an inning, still 0-0. At the plate, Julio Carbajal.
Leading off for Akron, left fielder, Julio Carbajal.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
3-0 now. Now the 3-0 offering is in there for strike 1.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. One away.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Stepping up to the plate, Booker Harris. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. Harris, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He's been having a big season to this point, and so far the fans are rewarding him with a ton of all-star love. He leads all first basemen in votes coming into today.
Hey, let's give a round of applause to the fans for voting this guy first at his position right now. He is not what comes to mind when you think all-star, but you know what? Check the numbers right now in the first half. He has been a dominant player. This is well-deserved.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And it's fouled away. Once again, a 3-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The next 3-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Wes Acho, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First pitch on its way. Missed with a slider. Count even now at 1-1.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Outside 2-1. And a fastball just a bit high.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at bat here.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Maurer. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So striding forward now, Buster Maurer, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Maurer.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. Needed that one to be a few feet higher, but the leadoff man is gone to start the home second.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And guys, you want to talk about taking care of the baseball, doing what's right, playing fundamentally sound. This team has the fewest errors in the league. Not only do they make the routine plays, but they'll make the spectacular ones as well. Can't be understated the importance of what they're bringing to the table on the defensive side. Check that out today.
No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Graham has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
Stepping in now, Stephen Ting, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. No home runs as of yet, and 6 RBIs. In tight, awfully tight. 2-0 now. Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1. The 2-1 home. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Ready now, Eric Baird, and he'll start out their half of the 3rd, top of the order to follow. First delivery to him on the way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And a neck-high fastball that time. Ball even at 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Mauer over to his right. Makes the play. 1 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gabriel Cabrera. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Cabrera is most often found defending in the outfield, but he can also play third base as he is in this one today.
Yeah, and this, I'll tell you what. You want to have a job in the big leagues for the next 15, 20 years? Be versatile and have the ability to catch. I'll be locked in on this guy today because that's a tough ass to go behind the dish. I want to see how he works with the pitcher, but if he can do it, if he can frame balls, play corner outfield positions, maybe moonlight in the infield a little bit and swing a decent bat, this guy will stay in the game for a long time.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Here now the 2-2. Still even at 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Went to the slider to try and get him to chase, but it's full now. 3-2.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Hara ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Here comes the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
1-1 the count now. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. The 2-1 home. Count even at 2-2. Third inning, no score to this point. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Stepping in, Mariano Mateo, and as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. And the pitch. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. He's taken high above the zone. The 2-1 home is looked at for ball 3.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third. Settling in now, Barney Shelton.
Barney Shelton.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Cabrera on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Mariano Santiago. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. Fouled off. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
The 1-2 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Count remains 2-2.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Striding forward now is the DH, David Stroud. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
When a guy's featuring big-time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off-speed stuff, but you've got to be ready for the heat.
And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Third baseman, number 5.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
In now, Willie Olivo, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Olivo, a native of South Carolina. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. Mateo rounds the corner and is headed home. And a relay home. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nino Easy. He reached on a single in his first try.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
High in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. The count now at 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
First offering on its way. Up around the face. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. Ready for another chance, Herschel Roberts. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike.
Boy, he looks strong out there in the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order too.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Count still at 1-2. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Hara gonna have to hurry. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Oliver Egbert.
Leading off the 4th inning, first baseman, Oliver Egbert.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
You know, I think that curveball in the previous pitch had him thinking about getting another one, because there's no reason he shouldn't have had a big rip at that fastball. That was right in every hitter's happy zone.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness. When this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here. And I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
Striding in once again, Buster Mauer. And he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here. But at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
It's a swinging bunt up the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Roberts is there to put it away for route number 1. Now at the plate, Roger Hara. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hara.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. With runners in scoring position this season, Hara is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to, because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
2-0 now. The 2-0. Nope. 3-0.
3-0.
Ready with the 3-0. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. And the 3-1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Stephen Ting, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Here it comes, 1-0. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Egbert at second with 2 down. skied into straightaway right. Roberts has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side.
Your attention, please. Now, pitching for the Baysox, number 22, Jeff Morillo.
Coming to the plate now, Julio
Leading
Carbajal.
off for Akron, left fielder, Julio Carbajal.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. The 2-2 one more time. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Santiago is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Booker Harris. Here comes the first pitch. Too high, 1-0. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
And there's out number 2.
Now batting. Catcher.
Into the box, Wes Acho. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Stepping in, Mariano Mateo. He drew a walk his first time up. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 1-1. Misses for the second ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in there.
And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Into the box, Barney Shelton, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Comes set, and the 0-1. A wave and a miss. Mateo on at first, nobody out. Check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang place at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Mariano Santiago comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Harris has a play. Two gone. Digging in and looking for more, David Stroud. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Two out with the man at first. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with two away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And a big swing and a miss here. Two strikes.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Digging in to try it again. Eric Baird comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Ready for another shot now, Gabriel Cabrera. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First offering on its way. Hit down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Missed with a slider. Bases are empty, one man out. To 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, second baseman.
Ready for another chance. Salvador Guerrero, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
The 1-0. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 1-1. Runs a bit inside for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. That's lifted the other way out to left. Shelton is in pursuit. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up, and we still have no score. Digging in and looking for more, Willie Olivo.
Leading off with a Baysox. Third baseman, Willie Olivo.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is line to left, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
Now batting, first baseman.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Oliver Egbert. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And a ball, 1-0. Splitter that misses too low, and he's behind 2-0 now. Now the 2-0 home. Line drive to left. And he'll get over to... Oh, it kicks off his glove. How did he do that?
Man, I'm not sure what to make of this one. The ball was hit hard, but it looked routine. The only thing I could think of is maybe he lost it in the lights there. That's a tough break.
Standing in now, Buster Maurer, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Olivo over at second. Egbert on at first with nobody out. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Into the corner and slicing foul. Fouled away.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Roger Hara will be next. The 3-2 pitch. Hit hard up the middle. One there. On to first, and they get the double play.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at-bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Roger Hara. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one just missed outside.
Great job by everyone involved right there. Executed a great pitch. Got the double play. But don't kid yourself. There's still a guy standing on third base. He still needs one more out.
And they're going to hit the board first tonight as this ball's down for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Now here comes the skipper out of the third base dugout, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ballgame.
Number 33, Luis Morales.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
Standing in, Nino Keezy, a hit in 2 tries so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Shelton has it in his tracks. 1 away.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Kent Belanger.
Belanger.
Pitch on the way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. There's the 2-1 home. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And a 2-2 sinker falls in there. 3-2 now. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Right fielder. Herschel.
Tried. In once again, Herschel Roberts. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Belanger, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Pause. Now the pitch. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the third hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their third knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
From the stretch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. Just keeping him close. The 1-0 is outside for a ball.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
2 balls and a strike.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. John Wheeler
Takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
And he will look at a called third strike. Oh, and a big one there as the bases stay loaded, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, catcher.
Standing in, Wes Acho, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
A ball and 2 strikes. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in time, so a good pitch there gets him out of the bases loaded jam. So they let him off the hook here by scoring no runs despite the 2 walks. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. And Bowie is out in front, 1-0.
Leading off for Bowie, Captain.
Digging in once again, Mariano Mateo. Here comes the first pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Way in front of a great slider that time. Fly ball out toward left center field. Carbajal giving chase, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The left fielder,
Digging in,
number 10,
Barney Shelton.
Barney Shelton.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball here. 0-1. Goodness. 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
And that misses. 2-2. Bases are empty. One man out. Grounder down the line at third. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Mariano Santiago is on deck.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Mariano Santiago. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses. Ball 2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Even count. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Rounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Alex Tejada has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 8, Alex Tejada.
Leading off the inning, Eric Baird, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
3-2 now. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 3. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Gabriel Cabrera. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 1-1 to count. Now the 1-1 pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Salvatore Guerrero, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pitch out, nothing doing. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Two 2-0 count. Here it comes. Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at 2. The second for 1. Turn throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We've got more on this Sunday night after this. Digging in the switch hitter, David Stroud. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Diego Vizcaino is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Now the 1-1 pitch. Into right field. That's a base hit. So with a man aboard now, the RBI men will have an opportunity with nobody out in the inning.
Third baseman, number 5.
In now, Willie Olivo.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time, it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
In there, and it's 0-2 now. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Down the third base, and this will kick off the third base bag. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
Boy, when things are good, things are going really good. How about a swinging bunt infield single right there for his 3rd knock of the game, D-Row?
Yeah, he has to be feeling frisky right now. He's had 2 great at-bats, and then this one, he's 100% on fire. Getting an infield single for his 3rd knock of the game, that's awesome.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
2-0 now.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
No pitch on the way. A high fastball is in there. Now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Stroud. At second, Olivo. At first with no outs. Still even at 2-2.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Buster Mauer is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch.
Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
They'll add a big insurance run here as the runner scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Into the box now, Buster Mauer. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Chopped weakly to the right. A throw to the plate, and they'll nail him at the plate as he's tagged out. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
That could be a tough read for the runner at third because your first instinct is to take off for home on a ground ball. But when it's right at the corner infielder like that, it doesn't take a whole lot to nail you at the plate.
Stepping in now, Roger Hara. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Now batting.
Striding in, Stephen Ting. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. In there at the letters 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Lamont Sorensen comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Lamont Sorensen.
Stepping into the box, Nino Easy will be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
1-1.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Santiago has to roam straight back, but he has it for the 1st out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Kent Belanger. First pitch coming, here it is. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Sorensen, a 25-year-old. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. Swing and a liner, but foul. Here's another 1-2. And another foul ball. Now another 1-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
Mauer moves over, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Baysox rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Jeff Murillo wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Lamont Sorensen earns the save out of the bullpen, his 7th of the campaign. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score. First was victorious Baysox, 2 runs, 10 hits,